What's up, guys? It's your bear, and I am back. I have a very quick movie review to do. Um, I turned off Despicable Me 4. I am very forward in saying, hey, let's be open-minded about watching movies on this channel. And I watched Despicable Me 4, and it was, as I predicted, full of minion fodder, which I could not freaking care for. Which is sad, because I think the overall storyline that they had put together could have had a lot of potential. So, to sum the story up, from everything I saw, one of Gru's toughest villains turns himself into a cockroach for some reason, is after his new baby. And they go into hiding. They go into like a witness protection program type thing where they up and go to a safe house and they get new jobs and new names to experience a new life so that they can be safe from this cockroach man. And there is so much potential that was wasted for whatever reason after 10 years or something. They still don't care about the girls enough to give them even the slightest character design update. I feel like between the second and the third movie, there could have been an opportunity to have aged them up a little bit. But having introduced a baby is at least a 9-month gap. So they chose to make it appear as if between Gru getting the girls, getting married to Lucy, and having the kid was all probably within like a year and a half. In which case, damn, Gru, you move fast. But I think I would have appreciated an update design on the girls, because the audience in which we first see the girls, we've grown up. So why can't Margot grow up or anything like that? Like, there's a hint that Margot's more teenager-ish, and she goes to high school and she says, oh, teenagers suck. But she doesn't look like a teenager. She still looks like a nerdy middle schooler. Enid and Agnes still look really young and have the exact same clothing and everything. And I especially feel like with a movie where you're going into protection program, opportunity for disguise, it's a good opportunity to play around with your characters and make them look a little bit different. But we see what happens to the girls, and Lucy is what happened to them in the third movie, where Lucy's just a mom now, and they're like, I would say a good quarter of the movie goes to minion fodder, a good quarter of the movie goes to family fodder, being Lucy and the girls, and then the other half of the movie is Gru being very weird, and helping the next door neighbor Poppy, who wants to be a supervillain. I kinda enjoyed Poppy and her little endeavor to steal Lenny the honey badger, but that's during the stealing Lenny the honey badger that I kind of just gave up on the movie. There was no point where I thought, this is funny. And if I did laugh, it's because of my own humor and jokes that I cracked at the movie's expense. And again, to say that I turned off this movie and walked away from it when it's got that big of a cast, that much potential, and the animation was good. Don't get me wrong. The animation is good. The music was like well put together and well thought of. So why did it have to go so horribly wrong? I'm unfortunately gonna have to give it like maybe a 4 out of 10 to be generous. I will try watch it again someday, but not with high hopes, and I'm happy to just let it rest for now. But it was not very good. And the only redeeming thing I can think about is the fact that the animation was really good. Like, you can see the improvement here. And there was good potential with the story. And I think they hint that there's a possibility that Gru could have growth, because they're like, oh, Gru's so awkward, and then proceed to show him being very awkward, but then has some sort of little connection with Poppy. I can't speak for the rest of the movie because I didn't see it. I am fully aware that I am not the target of the movie, but one of the things about making a good movie is that you can appeal to other targets, to other audiences. I remember when the first Despicable Me movie came out, I was still pretty young and I followed watching it through. So, of course there's a part of me that's gonna go watch the fourth movie. I just wish it wasn't so disappointing. I couldn't care for the Mega Minions, which is just a superhero rip-off parody. I don't even know what. But they just get worse and worse. And then, of course, on top of everything, I'm forgetting about the baby. The whole purpose of the movie is that the cockroach dude is going to steal the baby and use it against Gru, and I remember nothing about the baby. I don't even remember the baby's name. And that's about all I can say for it. Animation was good. Music was good. Sound quality was good. I feel like there was a lot of potential within the storyline. Great voice actors. Especially with a lot of them returning for their original roles, which makes it just as great. But just fumbled the bag. Horribly fumbled the bag. So that's it for that. Despicable Me 4, getting a harsh 4 out of 10. I will try and go back and give it another chance. I just too disappointed right now to finish watching the movie. But I say again, these are my personal opinions. Maybe you enjoyed the movie. Maybe I should go back and watch the rest of the movie. Did you enjoy it? Let me know if you think it deserves a second chance. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching. It means so much to me. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and I will catch you all later.